Hello guys, this is Prince Ja Kenya back with another video, and today I want to inform you about something that we call selective service. Today I want to inform you something that we call selective service. This is for DV winners. If at all you know you are a DV winner and you happen to relocate over here in the United States of America within 30 days of your arrival, if you are a man and you are between the age of 18 years to 25 years, you are between the age of 18 years to 25 years, you are supposed to register for something we call selective service. This is the form of selective service. This is the form that myself I went and filled out, but I made a mistake while filling out this form, although that's why I carried this copy with me, and then I filled another clean copy and submitted another clean copy. So if at all you know you are a DV winner and you happen to relocate over here in the United States of America, within your stay over here, within your 30 days over here in the United States of America, you are supposed to fill something we call selective service, and failure to which, if at all you don't register to selective service, there are some penalties that will incur to you later on over your life over here in the United States. And let me read you something over here for you to understand what is the selective service. It says that selective service mission is to register virtually all men residing in the United States. If a draft is ever needed, the process must be fair, and that fairness depends on having all eligible men register. In the event of a draft, for every man who fails to register, another man would be required to take his place in service to his country. Selective service means that once the US government can need some armies or some people to volunteer themselves to serve in the army, you will be ready to volunteer yourself. So selective service means that if signing selective service means that if at all the US government can need some youth, because that is youth 18 to 25 years, you will be ready to volunteer yourself. So you are supposed to sign this form that you will be ready if one day, if at all the US government can need you to serve in the US Army. So this is for the men, even in the DS to 60. I remember myself because I feel DS to 60. If at all you in this age too, you there is somewhere you feel you sign that if at all you will be required by the US government to join the US military, you will be ready for that. I remember in the DS to 6, that is for the 18 years to 25 years. If at all you are a man, there is a place that you sign in DS to 60 that if at all the US government can need you to serve in the US military, you will be ready. And again too, when you reach over here in the US, within your 30 days, you are supposed to fill out this form. You are supposed to go to the post office, US postal office. You are supposed to go to the US post office. That's the place that you usually see this form. That is there. Filling out this form is free, although you're gonna buy a stamp. The stamp is put somewhere over here. The stamp goes for $10. So signing up this form is free. The only thing that you're gonna buy is the stamp from post office, and stamp goes for $10. So that's something small. So let me just read you some penalties over here. The one that if you fail to register this form in your 30 days upon arrival over here in the USA, these are the penalties for you if you fail to sign up for the selective service within your 30 days upon arrival over here in the US. So if you require to register with the selective service, failure to register is felony punishable by a fine of up to $250,000 US dollars. 250,000. These are the penalties that will incur to you if at all you won't register with selective service. If at all you are within this age gap and you are a man and you don't register selective service within your 30 days upon arrival here in the United States, these are the penalties. You can be fined $250,000 US dollars or 5 years imprisonment, 250,000 US dollars or 5 years imprisonment. Also, a person who knowingly cancel, aid or abet another to fail to comply with the registration requirement is subject to the same penalty. So if at all your host can tell you not to register to this thing, he or she also will be penalty or will also be fined. If at all your host or somebody can tell you not to register to selective service, he or she too will incur penalty unless a man provides a proof that he is exempt from a registration requirement. His failure to register will result in referral to the Department of Justice for possible investigation and prosecution. In addition to potential criminal penalties, failure to register may make a man permanently ineligible for the benefit listed above. Note, some states have created additional consequences for men who fail to register. So, failing to register this selective service, if you are a man between 18 years to 25 years, you might be fined $250,000 or else you may also be jailed 5 years imprisonment. So if at all you know you are between 18 years to 25 years and you are a man and you are a DV winner, that is your permanent resident, upon your arrival here in the United States, within your 30 days, you are supposed to register this form. You will go to US Post Office, tell your host, because some hosts usually don't know, but my host knew about this one. Even my first week, he told me to go and register it. So within your 30 days, tell your host that you are supposed to go to take you to US, nearby US Post Office. When you go to nearby US Post Office, tell them that you want a form for selective service. Tell them that you want a form for selective service, and when they give you that form for selective service, fill out this form. Let me open for you this form so that at least we can see what is inside. This form says that men do the right thing. Men 18 through 25 register. It's quick, easy. It's the rule. So inside this form, this is how this form looks, right? I don't know. I can see you. I don't know whether you can see it. That's how this form looks, right? This form inside of this, the outside of this form looks like this way, and the other one looks like this way. That is the form, and outside this way. So the inside is this way. Let me read it for you just quickly. Let me read it for you. It says you must register within selective service. What is selective service registration? Registration is the process by which the US government corrects names and addresses of men aged 18 through 25 to use in case of a national emergency determined by Congress and the President, which would require rapid expansion of the armed forces. Men are required to register within 30 days of their 18th birthday. Once men reach their 26th birthday, they can no longer register as stated in the military selective service. So if you are above 26 years, you are free to go. You are a free man to go. Number 2, what happens if I don't register? What happens if I don't register? I'm reading this one. Not registering is a felony. Young men prosecuted and convicted of failure to register may be fined up to $250,000, imprisoned for up to 5 years, or both. Failure to register also may cause men to permanently lose eligibility for student financial aid. So if you don't register this, know that you won't be given the student financial aid. Permanent financial aid, government employment. So if you don't register this, it will be very hard for you to also to be employed by the government. Job training and US citizenship for male immigrants. So if at all you don't register this, after 5 years of consecutively living here in the US, when you will be going to apply for your citizenship and you didn't register this one will cause you automatically not to be given citizenship. So that's how serious it is. Number 3, who must register? Male US citizen and immigrants documented and undocumented residing in the US and its territory must register if they are age 18 to 25. Number 4, how do I register? Please print all the requested information, including your social security account number if you have one. Sign your name, pay the seal strip or seal the card, put a stamp on the front and mail the seal card, or register online at www.sss.go.gov. Fill out this card. Number 5, what about after I register? You should receive a selective service acknowledgement with your selective service number. Keep your acknowledgement in a safe place for future reference. You can also verify your selective service number by going www.sss.gov to check a registration. If you move, you are required by federal law to provide address changes to selective service, which can be done at www.sss.go.gov to report a change or of address online, or by filling out and mailing a SSF form 2, change of information to the post office. So you will go to post office, that's where you will see this form. So another part of this form is this one. I have already filled some of my details over here, so I'll just read you. It got have date of birth, it got have last name, it got have first name and middle name, current mailing address, street address, apartment number, city, today's date, sex, it's male, social security, account number, suffix, other suffix, state, zip code, and your signature. It is just that easy. It is not something very hard. It's just those questions over there. So once you fill out this form, you will leave it in the US post office. They are the one that know where they can take it to the department. I don't know which department. So upon your arrival, 30 days upon your arrival over here in the US, if at all you know you are a male DV winner, please try your best to fill out this form, because you have heard the penalties that it will incur to you if at all you don't fill out this form. So all the best, guy, please fill out this form once upon arrival. Let the person that you know, once you receive your visa and you are migrating to this place, if at all you know someone below 26 years and he is migrating over here, or a parent who has a kid between 18 years to 25 years who is migrating over here in the US, let them know about this thing, because some don't know. Myself, I didn't know, but my host know about it, so he guided me through on how to go about it. So that's all about it, guys. May God bless you, may God be with you. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel if at all you know you haven't subscribed, and I will keep on bringing more information to you, educative, motivation, and something like that. May God bless you, may God be with you abundantly, and may God be with you all the time. Bye bye, and see you later.